There it is, Warlock, 2026 Warlock, Ram 2500 Warlock truck. Now, what makes this thing so special? It is kind of a carryover from what we have in the 1500 with the Warlock in a simpler trim off-road setup. Think of this as a Rebel, a Ram 2500 Rebel in a tradesman trim. It is a beautiful thing. So we have one right here. We have the keys for it. And look at that, unlocked, ready to go, so we can dive into there. If you're coming up here to check this stuff, remember we are up here, Jimmy Britt, up here in Statesboro, here all the time. Here's Brian's info. Let's wait for that cop car to pass by, ambulance. But here's Brian's info. He's a guy you want to talk to, and you guys definitely come up and talk to him a lot because he's selling vehicles even to like people in Oregon and people in California. You guys are coming here to get them from him based on these videos, so definitely give him a call. He will hook you up, and he's the one who gave us the keys for this beast right here. So let's take a look at it and understand what we have here. So when we look at this, look at the wheels, 34-inch 20s, Goodyear Duratrax, Bilstein shocks. Look at the steel bumper, recovery points in a bumper. Look at the grill. Okay, look at the setup on here, LEDs. Look at the steps. Look at the lift factor to this and the ride height that we have here. Now keep that in your mind and hang on a second, because we're gonna walk over here, and there's another Warlock, same thing, but we're gonna walk over here to the Rebel that I just reviewed, and I'm going to show you the same exact thing we're going to see right here on that. So if we walk right over here, here's a 2026 Rebel version. Okay, this is a Rebel. Look it. We have the same exact wheel, 34, same setup, same exact Bilstein shocks, same exact lift height, same exact tires and wheels. We have the same exact front bumper, same exact setup, same exact tow hook, same exact grill. Okay, see what I'm saying? It's the same setup. The difference is this Rebel is based on a Laramie interior, basically. Okay, it's all leather, bells and whistles, better LEDs. You get all the frills come with this truck. Okay, where when we get into that Warlock, it is a little more scaled down, simpler type version. There's another Warlock version right there, sitting right there. Give you an example, but see what I mean? Same bumpers, still LED lights, but a little different, but we have the same exact kind of layout as what we have on that Rebel that we just saw. We're going back to the Warlock that we got the keys for, which is this one right here. Now, another big difference is the Rebel and the 1500 Warlock, wherever one of them is, they're all over the lot too, but the 1500 series Warlock gets a true electronic rear locker, as does that Rebel. In the Warlock in the 2500, you get limited slip rear diff. You do not get a rear locker. That is actually okay, because my Power Wagon comes with front and rear lockers and rear limited slip diff. That rear limited slip is so good, I almost never have to touch my lockers. It is insane how good that LSD is. So I'm very okay with that in this truck. But beautiful setup. So again, got your over molded fenders on here. You got the 34-inch 20s, and look at how deep set those wheels are. See this? I love how they're doing this. Look at how thick and deep that lip is, so that you're not going to get curb rash when you're trying to park it or pulling through a drive-through. Look at that. I mean, they do that so well. That is so deep into there. Love that. They did so good on this. Bilsteins, like I said, great setup on here. This has got the diesel. You can get it with gas or diesel. Okay, and I don't see a window. Oh, we do got a window sticker on here, so we will pull and dive into that. We get the running board standard, get the whole setup on here. Perfect setup. I mean, like I said, great truck. Warlock sticker, easy to remove for some of you guys that don't like the name. Some people have a problem with the name of a Warlock. I love it, but great setup. Okay, here we go. We do not get a damped tailgate. I do not get a damped tailgate in my Tradesman Power Wagon either. Why? Because it's based on a Tradesman. Okay, you want a damn tailgate, you buy it yourself, or you buy a Rebel, and you spend way more money. Fifth wheel prep package already in here. Got the setup right here. Now, we do not have bed lights in this one. I do not see bed lights, but you know what? That Rebel doesn't have bed lights in it either for 2026, so keep that in mind. I just reviewed that. Low tie downs, high cleats, perfect setup. Fifth wheel setup here, power in the bed. Everything you can need right here, perfectly done. Great setup. I got zero complaints. Put a bed mat and a tailgate mat in it, and you are good to go. Beautifully done. Absolutely beautifully done. This one does not have a bed step on here, but you can, or the bumper step, but you can add those in. I added one on mine for very, very cheap. I think it was like 80 bucks. You don't have to spend $500 on a Ram version. The Amazon ones work just fine. Rear slider in it and perfect setup. Let's dive into this and take a look at it, and we'll check that window sticker. Coming in from this side, hard plastic everywhere. We are okay with that because it is a tradesman. The Warlock is based on a tradesman trim. Simple, functional, easy to clean, very scratch resistant, huge deep pockets, cannot complain at all. Big, nice rubber floor mats everywhere, AC vents in the back, no power back here, but you know what? The Rebel doesn't have any power back here either. Okay, I just reviewed it. And we do not get a split 60-40 seat. That is kind of a bummer. You get that in a Rebel, and you also get the fold flat floor. Here we do not. Here it is one big bench, but a ton of storage here. Okay, but in that one, you get to flip out little panels that make a bed. Again, watch my Rebel review, and it shows you the difference. Here you do not. It's just simple in design, but fully functional. Love it. I have it. I own it. I have this truck in a Power Wagon version. Love it. Now, here's the key. My Power Wagon does not have the boxes here. Does the Warlock give us the boxes? No. Just like my Tradesman Power Wagon, I do not get those in-floor boxes. You get those in the Rebel, and also in the 1500 Power Wagon, or I mean the 1500 Rebel, you do get those floor boxes down here. So it kind of screws. I don't understand the games they play with some of this stuff, but love the layout of the truck. This little notch here, kind of weird. I don't really care for it too much, but it does give you cup holders back here. Wish that would have been straight across, but like I said, great setup. I can't really knock it in any way. I love this truck. I own this basically the same exact interior in my 25 Power Wagon. So let's walk around the other side, check that window sticker real quick as we come around, and see what we got on this thing here. 2500 right there, and let's check this back side. Let's look at the window sticker. I'm going to try to pull this up when I get home so you can see it better. But here's what we're looking at. Standard features. Again, if this is just a precautionary in case I forget to pull this up for you when I get there, just so you have it. And you can see right here, now this being a diesel, you're going to pay that, whatever it is, $13,000 more for the diesel in this. And you got these extra fees and extra things that we're seeing on here. Okay, the level 1 group. Let me remove some of that, clean it up a little bit for you. There you go. Fifth wheel goose deck prep package in there. So you can see it's bringing it to a total of $73,590, again with the diesel. But realistically, even on this, street prices are probably good. You know, once it simmers down, you're probably, I would say, you're going to be in the 60s, and without the diesel, you're going to be in the $50,000 ranges. You know, somewhere right in there. Beautifully, beautifully done truck. Again, simple, functional. No mat pockets, which is a bummer, but we do get that folding 6-person passenger bench seat, which is amazing. Also get that in the Rebel too. So, and again, same thing on this side as we saw, massive storage. This storage is much bigger than you think too, because see how you look at this, you're like, oh, that's not that much. No, the seat doesn't come all the way down, so you can pack this stuff. I'll show you. Again, I own this truck in a Power Wagon. Look at how high you got. You got so much room for gear under there. It's unbelievable. You can fit a full power station in here and have it not be a bother. So like I said, they do it very, very well. Nobody beats Ram when it comes to the interior stuff. Walking around on here, we got the mirrors folded in, which is nice, so we can set that right there. So we can see it here. Again, simple black outlet setup in it. We like that simple, functional. We do have a manual rear seat, or manual seat. Okay, pull the lever, slide it. Perfect, fine. Can't complain about that. Very good floor mats. These floor mats are phenomenal. Cannot say anything bad about those. We get a deep, good glove box here, and then just like my Power Wagon Tradesman, nice open shelf, and I actually like this better than a closing one. Now, a closing one is cool if you want privacy, but everybody who rides with me, my wife, friends, they love this. They throw their keys, their wallet. My wife can stuff her purse in here, her cell phone, everything. They use this thing like crazy. Always being used. Love the setup in here. So functional, easy, and capable. That is the beauty of this truck. And with the amazing Cummins in this one, or you can get it with the 6.4 liter Hemi in this too. So coming around on this side, how's our payload? Now again, give you an example. I don't remember what it is. I think it's like 1,500 pounds or something for my Power Wagon. It's not a lot because it's a Power Wagon. This is a Warlock. Where are we coming in at? On here, we are at 3,053 pounds of payload. Amazing. Okay, that is the beauty of this. You're going to get these features in here. We'll take a look at the interior stuff in a minute. Look at simplicity right here. Full working and manual or auto mirrors that work right there too. We get that bench seat. This thing is worth its weight in gold. It is a 6-person seat setup. You can now fit 3 in the front, 3 in the rear. And you also get, nope, like mine, okay, that's interesting. So in the Rebel, you get a flip-up seat here. In the Rebel 2500. In this one, you do not. Like my Power Wagon. My Power Wagon does not, the seat does not come up and give us one more in there. So you get storage between the 2 seats. You get this massive storage compartment here with USB there. But that is it. This is the same exact setup as what I have in my Power Wagon right here. We jump inside and it is basically looks identical. The difference being, here we have 2-wheel drive, 4 high, 4 low, and hill descent control. Where in my truck, I got front lockers, rear lockers, sway bar disconnect. I got all these extra features. Then in the Rebel, you got one big button right here that says axle lock. Okay, that's the difference. Here you're getting the LSD in the rear. In the Rebel, you get the rear locker in it. You get these really nice aux buttons that are right here that are pretty sweet. This is a new setup. This is much different than my truck is, but you get 6 aux buttons, and they're pretty tactile. And they kind of, yeah, those are pretty nice buttons right there. You get your tow haul mode, your parking sensors, and your exhaust brake right here rather than being big flip buttons. I kind of like the other buttons better, but this is nice because you do get all these aux buttons right here. Trailer brake controller. Let's fire this beast up. Gotta love a diesel. Listen to that thing purr. Love the gauge layout. It is the exact same gauge layout as I have in my 25 Power Wagon. Exact same screen layout as I have in my Power Wagon. Everything about this is exactly as we have in the Power Wagon setup. So we're very happy. Huge compartment down here, storage compartment down here that is all rubber backed with a coin holder in there, but it holds all your gear there. You got 4 USBs right here as well too. All this open console space and this tray. I love the layout of this truck. Let's check something on those mirrors. We get the power mirrors right here. Okay, so you hit the button, mirrors come out. There they go. Folding out, you can see them right there folding out perfect. Somebody told me when you put it into, if you have them in and you put it in gear, that they will automatically pop out. Let's see. They do not. Okay, so I was wrong. So I would love to have these. I want these in my, I wish my Power Wagon had power mirrors because I could use those to get through some of the tight trees. But somebody told me that when you put it in gear, they automatically pop back out. We just proved, because we are now in drive, that is not true. That does not happen at all. They are, so yeah, I wish I'd have got those. That would have been a very nice feature to have for me. But that is very nice and beautiful truck. Like I said, cannot say one thing about this truck that I don't like. And the price is right. The truck is designed well. Everything about the Rams are just phenomenal. And this new Warlock is going to fit that bill. I mean, actually, it's got bigger tires on it from the factory than a Power Wagon does. Power Wagon comes with 33s. A bigger lift, but comes with 33s. Here you're getting 34s on 20s. This is a good looking truck. It's a very, very beautiful truck. And it is priced right. Like I said, when you do the real world street numbers of this truck, phenomenal. Absolutely incredible. And here they got quite a few of them. They got this one here. Let me show you some other ones.